The key to launching a successful crowdfunding campaign. The key is to understand that your chances for success are dictated by your ability to work on all of the components in your campaign. The most important factor is to evaluate what are the chances for your product to succeed. Have you asked yourself questions like, do you know what audience you're going to target? You need to know your audience because that is the only way to build an effective way to communicate your message. What is the true value of your product and what benefits is it bringing to the backers? If backers see no value in your project, they won't support it. What makes your product stand out from the other ones? There's a fierce competition out there. If you can't make it stand out, your project will most likely fail. How interesting is it? Did you know that more than 7,000 projects have never received a single pledge? Be innovative. Be creative. People are genuinely interested in projects that bring something new and valuable. How many backers can you potentially reach? 100, 1,000, or 10,000? If your product works only for a small community, you won't be able to gain enough support. Can you describe your project to a complete stranger? We don't know what you're planning to build. If you can't describe your project to a stranger, then no one would understand your point, and it won't gain the much-needed support. You can't have a successful crowdfunding campaign without videos that effectively conveys your message to the broad audience of backers. Make sure to keep the video dynamic and interesting enough. Keep your points quick and legible. In your video, show empathy and compassion for your followers and your product. End the video with a specific request for funding. Watch the video. Give it to your friends to watch it. Don't make the video too long or too short. Remember that you are selling yourself just as much as you are selling your product. Use props, whether it's pictures, drawings, decorations, etc. Look natural. Just pretend like you're talking to a good friend. Nervousness is acceptable, just as long as it's not hindering the flow of the project and is somewhat expected. Most of us still dread those days in which we had to stand alone and speak in front of an unforgiving high school classroom. Put together a script. It will make you more confident and focused. Watch the level of professionalism. Maintain it. You don't want to have the most amateurish looking video on the website, and you don't want to overdo things so much that you look like you don't need help. Stay humble. It's probably not a good idea to wear tons of jewelry and have a personally engraved Bentley in the background of what appears to be your mansion while recording your video. People will say to themselves, why does he or she need my help? They appear to be doing just fine to me. Compare yourself to others. How frequently are other people mentioning their product in their videos? How many times do you see it? Discuss the specifics about your product. Get down and dirty into the full details about your idea. Your best contributors really want to know everything about it. Leave no stone unturned. Make sure to answer all questions. Prepare as much information as you can get for your project in advance. The more you leave out, the more confusion you create, and the more you will find yourself replying to backers' repetitive questions about the same things. Stay away from being repetitive. Well, let's try saying it this way. Use different words while using different methods, like animation or drawing, for example, of getting your point across. Remember, the internet hosts some of the most vibrant people in the world. Please try not to lose us.